All right, well, one of the movies you may be seeing this weekend is Fruitvale Station. Now, the Sundance Film Fest winner brings the real-life tragedy of a train station altercation that ended with 22-year-old Oscar Grant being shot execution-style by a cop. You may remember that in the news. It was all caught on tape. We'll take a look at this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shots fired at Fruitvale.
We're just trying to get home.
What is going on?
Next stop, Fruitvale Station.
You guys got plans for the night?
I meet up with the fellas, head out to the city.
Why don't you take the train out there? That way you guys can hang out and not have to worry about anything.
Oscar.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Oscar?
Year.
Oscar from Pharmacia?
Get off the train now! Put that phone in it.
Gosh, it gives me chills every time. That movie details the last day of Oscar's life. So he was a young man who struggled to get his life back on track. He ends up being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You guys should remember this in 2009 in Oakland. What happened was there was an altercation. The cops gathered around a group of black male passengers, him included, and it just escalated. And the officer, this is the video, ended up shooting him in the back, and he died later at the hospital. So lots of controversy over this.
Not only is that a horrible story, but there's such a huge contrast between this and what happened with Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman, because here is the documentation.
Right.
Why did we not get more riled up and angrier about this incident where the officer only served 11 months of a 2-year sentence for involuntary manslaughter? I don't know how they got involuntary when the guy shoots him in the back.
He said he thought he was reaching for his taser.
And that means you can kill someone?
He thought he was shooting him with his taser, and it was his gun. So in the heat of the moment, this was his defense. But yeah, he got off on it, and we're mentioning the Trayvon Martin case because it's, you know, the emotions are still raw over that one. And you're from the Oakland area, right?
I am. I am born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I do remember this. And you know, again, we don't want to make it about race all the time, but one of the things that I have to look at is it is about race sometimes. And as an African American, it's prevalent for me. You know, when I walk into a place, it's not all the time, you know, for me being able to feel safe. And that's a reality. But I have a younger brother, you know.
But I think it's even more dangerous for the guys than it is for the girls.
And that's my point. I have a younger brother, and I am concerned. You know, I say all the time to young African American men, be respectful. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't provoke anything.
We should point out, because emotions are so raw, the director of this movie said, look, I'm not trying to stir up emotions, and there isn't extra melodrama in the movie, so he says, I haven't seen it yet. He says he's just trying to document his life and someone who's trying to overcome the bad parts of their life.
Yeah, but there is a lot of emotion in that trailer. We saw
Sure.
the music and the drum beats were very powerful. That's how we got the chill. It is an important piece, though, and I think that movie should be watched by a lot of people. Remind us, what is the reality?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.